Hi Aries, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for October 2019. This month I'm using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings. And to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Aries Sun, Aries Ascendant, and Aries Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, you might want to watch your cusp sign if you find the messages aren't resonating with you, because I've lately been getting emails with people saying they decided to listen to their cusp sign when they felt it didn't make sense to them in their sun sign reading, what they considered their sun sign, and their messages have sometimes been showing up there. So you really might want to check that out. So all that being said, Aries, now onto your October 2019 Psychic Tarot reading. All right, Aries, first card you're starting off with is the Emperor. And this is a paternal figure that's crossed over to the other side, watching you, guiding you, protecting you, giving you ideas and inspirations that may feel like they're your own ideas, but they could actually be coming from the Emperor. This could also be a strong male figure in the living. Either way, it could be a father, grandfather, great-grandfather, stepfather, someone like a father figure to you, an ex-husband, a boss, in the living or deceased. Either way, I know some people read this card like it means other things, but usually in my readings, it means a paternal figure. It's like in October, it's like you're dealing with things that are undone, not completed, that have some connection to do with this Emperor. Like I get things left dangling, things left unhinged or hanging. This could be if you, a strong male figure in your life passed away and there is an estate issue hanging, or loose ends or things that still need to get tied up with this Emperor's finances, bank accounts, insurance payouts, stuff, home, or other things the Emperor did that now are in your hands and now you're left to contend with it. Some of you are going to have that kind of thing circulating around in your life in the month of October 2019. It's like unfinished business. And I'm going to tell you what, if it's not unfinished business that he passed away, he could still be in the living. And there's all this dangling of unfinished business that now you need to step in and handle or take care of. This could even be your boss. Maybe your boss is like not handling things right and you're like his assistant, or you work for the company and you're like, man, what's up with my boss? He's leaving all these things undone and unfinished and they need to be complete. I need to step in here and get things going. So just like I said, it really could be somebody in the living or deceased, but whatever it is, it really feels like they are leaving. You're kind of like holding the bag, or you have to handle things that you got to tie up loose ends or handle things that were either not completed by the Emperor, or just from whatever's going on with the Emperor is leaving things in limbo, like in a dangling, unfinished sense. And if they're in the living, I'm going to tell you what, the Emperor's communication skills are going to be off all over the place. You may find them difficult to communicate with in October. They may have scattered energy, scattered thinking. They could have dementia, Alzheimer's. They could be going through certain traumas in their life. Things could be happening with them, and therefore trying to communicate with this Emperor may feel like it's a job in and of itself. So you may feel like a stranglehold is on you, or stressed out or wrung out from whatever you're dealing with this Emperor. It could be a brother to you. Maybe your brother is causing problems, or a male figure in your life that's like creating, stirring things up through their ineptitudes or bad behaviors or not taking care of things properly. That's the energy here with the Emperor. You have the Nine of Rods next, and this is being prepared and ready for battle. This card, you have two cards here that Pisces got. So if you have Pisces Rising or Pisces Sun, I'm sorry, Pisces Rising or Pisces Moon, or if you're on the Aries Pisces cusp, you have this card and the Page of Rods both showed up in Pisces, and you've got it here too. This is being prepared and ready for battle, being suspicious of someone or something, or it can mean getting your ducks in a row, getting things in order, getting things organized. I feel like you're going to feel a little overwhelmed, like there's too much to do, and like some things are just going to feel like almost like too much, too challenging. It could be a little tiresome for you, eroding your spirit. Don't let it get you down, Aries. Don't let this get you down. Find outlets to get any pent-up anxiety or frustration that may be coming up out, by, jogging, walking, swimming, get on an elliptical, yoga, whatever you like to do. Distract yourself and also release from this, because I do feel like you're going to have some anxiety and pent-up frustration over some things going on here. I feel like you're going to have conversations with people that are going to be helpful to you, that are going to point you in the right direction. If I didn't say this before, this card can also mean getting things organized and getting your ducks in a row. And that's what I feel like you're also going to be doing here. It comes up that you're going to be talking to people that can say, hey, you know what, Aries, you know what you need to do? You need to talk to this insurance company, or you need to talk to this doctor's office, or you need to get some documents or papers signed and filled out so you can sign and have the power of attorney, or that you can, I feel you're going to be talking to people that will be able to point you in the right directions. But if you don't make the moves to talk to anybody, it's not going to get settled. You have to think, Aries, and go, okay, what is the issues here I'm contending with, and who would best help me with these issues, or who can point me in the right direction. If you don't make those steps to talk to those people, you're going to feel like, oh my God, it's all on top of me. I don't know what I'm going to do. How do I solve this? And it's going to feel too overwhelming to you. I'm telling you, it has to do with the Emperor. It has to do with the Emperor. I don't care who the Emperor is to you, whether it's a boss, a brother, a father, an ex-husband, a husband, a boyfriend. I don't care who it is. But this is issues to do with this Emperor that are hanging and dangling over your life and affecting you. And you need to have some kind of structure, plan, or guidance to weave through the stuff you have to do here. Or else you're going to feel like you don't want to fall apart and you don't want to do nothing, because it's not going to really get solved if you do nothing. You have to make some action steps of some sort. I'm not saying big steps, just get some advice. And you know what? I get numbers are going to change and numbers are going to be different than what you thought. So if anybody projected any numbers to you, like, oh, this is what you're going to inherit, or this is what the Emperor's estate was worth, or this is what the Emperor owes to the IRS, or this is what, was muckety-mucked and got messed up. You're going to get different numbers if you pursue talking to the right people, that are going to be more accurate. And you're going to need to know those numbers. The next card you have here, this could be the Emperor himself, or it could be somebody else. You have the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is a earth sign person, either being a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could also be you, Aries, if you have a rising sign or moon sign that's an earth sign, or if you're born on the Aries-Taurus cusp. I feel like money is going to come to you in some fashion, and I feel like it's going to be provided to you through this King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles seems to be the connecting fibers here that's going to bring things to come through in the right channel. So this could be an accountant, it could be a IRS agent, it could be a insurance adjuster, it could be a doctor, it could be a lawyer, it could be a forensic attorney. I mean, there's a lot of things that could happen here, but like money, getting the money to you or getting things settled with money. But I do feel like some money is coming to you here through this King of Pentacles. So, and you know, that's tricky if you don't know people's sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign, but you'll know how you'll know them is because they've got money. They've got money in their hand and they're bringing it to you. And also information about money as well. So I feel like this is one of the people that you're going to consult or is going to be helpful to you. I feel like this King of Pentacles may say you have to do things in the right protocol or you're not doing things in the right order. Back to order here, because this can be getting your ducks in a row and in order. And I feel like this King of Pentacles is going to say to you, okay, did you file this paper? Did you go through that channel? Did you talk to these people? Did you set up this? And he may say, you know what? Some things are done out of order or there's missing pieces here. So you have to follow this step, then this step, then this step, then this step. I feel like the King of Pentacles is going to like kind of straighten things out, point you in the right direction, and has money somehow through your connection with this King of Pentacles, money seems to come to you. Now this, whenever people cards come up, it means multiple people. This King of Pentacles also comes up as they're not happy about something to do with their family because they feel like their family is in dissension or falling apart. So this King of Pentacles could be the Emperor and they're deceased and they're watching family members not get along and fight. This King of Pentacles could be somebody in the living and they're just watching like their children or siblings or family members at odds with each other and not all jiving and on the same page, and they're not happy about it. He may also be asking you for knowledge and information. He may fill out documents and papers for you or questionnaires that he needs you to fill out forms or documents. Because I also feel for some of you, the King of Pentacles is asking you questions. You have the Four of Cups next. This is ruminating, going within, overanalyzing, pulling at straws, worriment, thinking about the past. This card can also say, hey, look, if you're not focused, you're going to miss some opportunity that, or blessing that's trying to come to you that from God and the universe, or you're either way, you may receive like unexpected blessing of some sort from God and the universe. I feel like you're going to be really fixated on and stressed on, I have to figure this out. October to me feels like to me for you that the whole ball of wax here for you is, I have to figure this out. And you may also feel like you put too much effort or too much energy into the wrong things. Maybe you spend too much time on the internet. Maybe you spent too much time working, not enough with your family, or too much time with your family, not enough time working. Maybe you needed to build up your business and you didn't build it up enough. You didn't follow the steps that you needed to do. I'm not criticizing you. This is what I'm getting psychically. So let's dial it back to this. You may be berating yourself or being too hard on yourself because you think, I shoulda, I coulda, I woulda. You may be like, oh, I shouldn't have done this. I should have done that. That's not going to get you anywhere. Nothing. That'll get you nothing but upset with yourself. So again, exercise, go out and ride your bike, go take a walk somewhere, drive in your car, go visit something you haven't seen before, go to a museum, go look at some art, go to a concert, do something to distract yourself and bring you like back into like out of the headspace of like I'm overwhelmed. What do? I didn't do the right things. Now what's going to happen? Like, that's all ruminating. You are definitely ruminating with this card. And that card doesn't always mean that to me, but it's definitely coming up for you here. Some of you have somebody that wants to work with you in a partnership or wants to do something with you. Could even be wants to date you or be in a love relationship with you. But they want to do something with you, but you may also feel like, I'm not sure that I want to do that. Even though it may seem like, man, they'd be so cool to hang out with or to date or to marry or to, have sex with or do a project with or, get into business partnership with. They'd be great. They're this, they're that. But for some reason, some of you are going to be like, you know what? I'm not sure I really want to do that. And you're going to analyze it. This is also you analyzing, ruminating for some of you, analyzing for others. Because I see you weighing options, like almost like the Two of Pentacles. Well, if I do this, then that's going to happen. And if I don't do this, then this could happen. Like I see you going, well, if I do this, what about that? And if I do that, what about this? I see all that kind of energy going on here. I feel like you're also afraid if you take this opportunity or date this person or get into partnership, that it may ruin something that you've worked hard for, that you already have in progress. And I see you not wanting to like destroy something you've built or worked on or created. So the next card you have here this is the other card that Pisces got. So if you're Pisces rising, sun or moon, Pisces rising or moon, or if you're on the cusp of Pisces, you should pay attention to Pisces reading, I feel, because you had a few cards the same, 2 cards the same. Page of Rods. This is very likely you. This is a fire sign person, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Could be a child, it's a page. Could also be a messenger bringing you in a message about work, business, enterprise, something new, or just some type of other type of message. I feel like you're going to start making some kind of moves to get out of something and leave. It may be a job you don't like, a career you don't like, a home you don't like, a neighborhood you don't like, or there's some reason. It could be a relationship, something you want to leave or exit comes up here. I feel like you're going to feel worried. Some of you are going to feel worried about your finances. You may feel like you're behind on your mortgage or behind on your rent, or behind on credit card bills or payments. You may feel like you need to downsize. I feel like for some of you, you're going to start putting some announcements out there, like could be on a dating site, like, hey, I'm looking for a new love, or hey, I'm looking for a job. You could start applying for new jobs. You could start looking for a new school if you don't like the college or schooling that you're in, or looking for a new apartment. But it's almost like you're putting something out there, either to the universe in manifesting, like I want to manifest this, or you're putting it out there literally, like in ads on the internet, or, networking if you're on LinkedIn or some other type of networking site or organization, putting it out there, letting people know either you're free, you're available, or what you're looking for, whether it's a new job, a new career, a new school, a new love life. Could be some other kind of announcement like, hey, I'm leaving this job. Hey, I'm divorcing you. Hey, I'm moving out. Hey, like this is you. To me, my guides are acting like this is you making some kind of announcement and you putting some kind of words out there. I really feel you may go through a period of time where you feel like things are jumbled up for you with what I'm discussing here in this reading. But I feel like by the time you get into April of 2020, everything's all sorted out. Now you may go, crap, April 2020, that's too far out. Well, that's not going to be the case for all of you because you all don't have the same birth chart. So you don't have the same month, day, year. You don't come from the same country. You don't have the same city, town of origin. You don't have the same birth time. So this is going to be different for all of you. When it's going to happen, this could happen sooner. It could happen later, but I feel most of you will feel by the time you're in April of 2020, anything that's been brewing, percolating, or talked about here in this reading that's causing you stress, anxiety, things you need to sort out, settle, advice you need to get and work on, other people's dangling issues that are either thrown in your lap or you are responsible now to fix, and anything you want to leave. All of this looks like it's sorted out by April of 2020. That's not that far out now. We're in October now. So just keep that in mind. I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. And if you would like to get any of the special videos I record for Vimeo, those links are posted below this video and are also found on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the video series listed. You just go to the heading you want of the video series you're interested in, click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo for downloaded purchase. Now, some of the links below, one is for the October 2019 Psychic Crystal reading, where I look into my crystal and give you additional messages and predictions from my spirit guides for your sign for the month of October 2019. The other newer video series that's listed below, the link below, is for the Horseshoe Tarot spread, 7-card spread, which is focusing on one or more important themes or people or both going on in your life and giving you the hidden messages, the outside influences, what's going on in the present, what the outcome is going to be. So you might want to check those videos out as well. And there's probably a couple other links below you might want to check out. Also, if you would like to get more predictions and messages from my spirit guides through me that you're not going to see here on YouTube, you can visit my social media pages, The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC on Facebook, and also my Instagram page, The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel. On those places, I pull tarot cards, oracle cards, angel cards, animal oracle cards, sacred geometry cards, mermaid cards. I use the crystal. I may even use the gemstone crystals at sometimes and give you predictions from them. So you never know what predictions and messages are going to be there. So please be sure to check them out. Many people find those messages are resonating with them. And those predictions are not just for the day I post the prediction and message. Many times they cover 4 to 6 weeks, a couple of months, 6 to 9 months, the next week. You just never know what is going to come up and what messages and what timing is connected to those messages. Also, if you're interested in watching some interesting baking, cake making, pastry making, and decorating, and getting psychic predictions here on my channel, you can watch my episodes of The Psychic Pastry Chef, where I combine my 22 years of experience as a pastry chef with my 18 years of experience as a psychic and combine them together and make cakes and pastries and decorate them and put them together and give you predictions for your zodiac sign while doing so. So I surely hope you check that out on my channel as well. And if you would like to see what gemstone crystal I get is the best gemstone crystal for you to work with and use this month of October 2019, Aries, please go to that separate video on my channel. I'm not combining it. I may go back to doing it, but it's in a separate video. So look for Aries gemstone crystal for October to see what's the best gemstone for you. So I hope you have an absolutely outstanding month of October, Aries, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.